Hey guys, name's Fen playing some Better Off Dead. Personally, I prefer life than death, but that's because I've extensively sampled the experience of being dead and clearly have used that to form an opinion that I prefer living. You can trust me, you know. I'm a veterinarian, you know. I'm a vet, you know. Anyways, I guess that my castle map is here, and it's not really an auto map, but you know, the hole that I came up through is nowhere. I don't really know. It doesn't exist because why would a hole be on a map? That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, this is the room I started in. Friggin' durr. Okay. Anyways, I have got a light. I have got a wall upon which the light is shining, and oi, I have a book. We came upon many dead Hammerite bodies in the courtyard, but although we searched everywhere, we found nobody alive. It's a strange place, a cursed castle where some disaster must have happened recently. There are loaded cannon and ammunition in the bastions, but the gunpowder got drenched and is unusable. The cannon might work, so we placed them in readiness in case of an attack. But there is nobody. Almost all doors are locked, but we haven't yet tried to break in. We found a hatchway to a crypt behind a grave and have started exploring there. We have to find something which explains all of this.
Strange. I wonder what kind of work the mechanists do here.
Converting people into people. Oh my god. You don't want to go exploring in crypts. That never ends well. I guess if you were genre savvy, you might know that. Oh, hey, this is why I wanted a bunch of ropes. Oh, it's the, it's the bow from, I don't remember what. One of Haplo's missions, maybe? I can't quite remember. It's that weird bow shape. It's like shaped like a Ford Edsel grill, and let's not go any further on what else that might be shaped like. That's, I don't know. I don't really agree that so many things are shaped like, you know, innuendo-ful stuff. I mean, seriously, it's like you can take an apple and say, like, it looks kind of like a baseball, People like look at you like, where's the joke? But if you take a banana, you're just like, it looks like, and before you've even finished, people are just like, oh yeah, oh we know. It's kind of very weird. Anyways, I don't know why. If I would put something up here, if there's probably something up on one of these ledges, but I don't know. I hope I haven't stated that little line that I just said before, because that would make me repeating myself, and God knows I don't want to be a repetitive guy, do I? Wow. Hey, this kind of reminds me of Hexen, and which is awesome. I mean, look at this dead old tree and the dead old gravestone. It's not live. You know, you can tell a live gravestone. The easiest way to tell is if it's kind of like walking around and asking for supper, because you know, gravestones are not big fans of breakfast. Their supper is basically what they like to eat, so that they can grow up big and strong to be able to mark the graves of dead people what nobody even cares about. Except dead people what nobody cares about probably have an unmarked grave or no grave at all, because, you know, whatever. Or a grave saying mean man when it really says meal man, and inspiring a whole story that's inspires like a whole movie, which is like the most emotional thing in history. This door is the thing. And also, why only have one lockpick? I guess he just figured, well, having two isn't that much more of a challenge. Maybe just have one, and I don't know. It's sort of different. If it were me, there might be some loot around here, but I guess that's going to happen in the future. There are, in fact, mechanists, which counts as some kind of thing, I suppose. So, and by thing I mean engagement. Look how often I just tapped on the floor by just tapping. Oh wow, this is good ham. I think I'll eat the, oh, it'd be funny if you could eat it and it'd be like, oh, I'm being poisoned. Well, this kitchen looks like it hasn't been used in a while. I mean, you can tell by the blood. This is like Hexen crossed with Resident Evil 4 crossed with like regular Thief. Wow. But there's like Mechanist right outside, so it kind of looks like it's a standard place, but then it's like all deathy, and I'm really liking the atmosphere of this mission already. Not so much liking all the marble that doesn't really look like marble, but hey, whatever. To the workers, the books which will soon bring themselves must be applied to the scribe's office loft in the temple tower. The scribe will always be there, and then opens the doors because he is in charge of the administration keys. Brother Olaus, who's not that great at English, but okay. The new temple and authorization and access instructions. The possessors of administration keys will be able to access most areas. They are also, of course, allowed in their own quarters, but not in those of the High Priest. These areas are to be designated by the standard red inverted hammer. The guards are not permitted keys, but may enter restricted areas in pursuit of their duties. The High Priest is granted the Master Key, has no restrictions to access, and will keep the holy symbol of the Order in his possession. I think this is copied from the original game in that awesome undercover mission. To the servants! Since the access rules have changed, I no longer have keys to the temple. If you need access when cleaning, see the scribe. He has the administration keys which open many places, including the clock tower. If he should happen to be in the temple and the temple is locked, you may enter through the crypt. The hole behind the tomb is still open. I hope that my access privileges will be restored soon, as it takes up valuable work time when you have to go elsewhere for the administration keys. Hint, hint, the marshal. Wow, I'm gonna have to remember all this stuff. I don't know. I'll probably just wing it like I usually do. It's my style, man. Dining hall. Wow, well, every door is locked and it's just... Oh, wow. The keys don't really do much. I like this construction. Those stairs look amazing. You could do a lot with just simple rectangles by just... Like, you just put them through the edge there and put a good texture on them, and all of a sudden it looks, like, super real, even though it's basic architectures. It's great. And I really still don't quite understand the map. Okay. There's got to be a kitchen somewhere. Well, it doesn't show that, apparently. That looks like a fan, like a computer fan, but in a square cage. It looks like a slipstream with those struts that are non-parallel to the parallels of the 78th parallel. I don't know. I think I mean 49th. I don't even know what that is. American stuff, I'm not very up. Anyway. Yes, well, there is a few bits of loot, but suspiciously little in the way. But I guess it's not suspicious because the Mechanist would have looted the place already, undoubtedly. As for now, I'm just sort of going nowhere and exploring a big old cobweb and broken arrows. But that cobweb looks friggin' amazing. It's like super high res and realistic looking. I love this. You know, I mean, I love visuals, and you know what I say about visuals. They totally make the game with absolutely no help from anything else. No, that was slightly making fun of myself. Oh, hey. Yeah. Because you know, I do think, you know, a good visual can make things look pretty good. That's an amazing concept of it. Whoa! What is he doing? What? What the shit? Did I alert him? Well, I must have. Wait a minute, what's he doing? Is that a scripted form of movement? Well, it must be. Where's he going? God damn it, that guy's in my way now. Interesting. I wonder. That is scripted, obviously, because he runs. Well, looks like he just went back into that hole. Let me see. That's so weird. What's that guy looking for? Also, this dark isn't actually dark. What about this? Okay, there we go. I am curious about your position there, guy. It is quite friggin' bizarre. It's almost like he was looking for that body. So weird. Anyways, I could probably get rid of this guy. I'm now all of a sudden silent. Things just got serious. Or if you like, real. Because real is serious. It's like real is brown, but it's a sort of schism religion. Like, it's the Mechanist of real is brown. I don't think I'm making very much sense, but that's okay. I think that a lot of people find it quite amusing that I don't make sense, and I'm inclined to agree, so everybody wins, right? Right, of course. Now, you are strange, and thus in this old society you will be ostracized because everybody must be the same. and not have any kind of different think, because when you think about it, old societies were sometimes a bit like 1984. It's pretty weird. Alchemist. Well, I don't suppose I'll be able to get into here. It looks much too bloody and thus important and interesting for me to be able to pick it with a mere lockpick. Did I mention how good this mission looks? And the sky doesn't even have that crazy banding that my crummy rendering graphics card for old games usually has. I mean, ATI is good, but just sometimes they're not if you're being super obscure, which I don't know if that's their fault or not, but oh well. There is something haunting in the light of the moon. It has all the dispassionateness of a disembodied soul, and something of its inconceivable mystery. A poet, eh? Well, what is that line about the mind of a poet and the heart of a general, yet also with the hands of the builder? Whoever that was that guy, clearly. I'm going to close this because we don't want any drafts getting in and wasting electricity. You see, electricity is everywhere around in this tower. It's just wasted all over the place. I mean, this society is so advanced that they use electricity to actually create fire out of nothing, and then they use that as a light source, and it's blue, so you can tell it's advanced. Wow, this is gorgeous. I can only imagine how good it would look in the day. But it looks pretty damn good at night already, and this guy's just gonna turn around, and I hope I get on his turning side here. Oh, well, he goes that way. Fair enough. Sort of disinclined to KO too many people.
I should remember that it could make a lot of noise.
Yeah. What? I get just one copy of it all the time? I don't quite get it. Also, I'm getting a whole lot of weapons. I'm obviously supposed to, like... There's probably going to be some huge Night of the Living Dead sort of thing happening here. That's the only thing I can think of, because, I mean, there's no reason to get all violent against these guys who you can sneak up on and knock out, or even just sneak by. Is there now? Well, I don't think so. There's cannons everywhere, and I think that my theory is very, very plausible, and I am sticking to it for now until something super convincing tells me some other possibility. This is your, you know, your bridge watching chair. If you're interested in bridge watching, well, goddamn, we got a chair for you, son. Oh, I can sort of hide behind the wall, except that guy's turned around, so it doesn't really matter. Man, oh man, I would like to read those notices, presuming they have anything new about them, which they may. I mean, let's be fair, they kind of may. Yeah?
Just what dragonfly
Name.
about?
That guy
Was
was
a boiler, then it need be
named.
serviced anon.
It should not ping so. To all Mechanist guards, don't light any more
I'm no
torches.
Mechanist. I'm Garrett.
This seems to be a cursed castle, and we have to find out what happened here. Just keep your eyes open. The new temple authorization and access instructions. The possessors of administration keys will be able to access most areas. Oh, yeah, this is the same thing. I thought it wasn't for some reason, but no. It is. It is exactly the same. It's always the same. Barracks. Well, I guess... I don't know why barracks are on top. This says ground plan. I thought it meant ground floor, but I don't know. I know there's very weird differences in floor numbering between American and British, where in American the first floor is the one on the ground and it goes up from there, but I think, well, maybe it's not, I don't know, in some other place the ground floor is the one on the ground, and then, which makes sense because it's called ground, but then the first floor is the second one up, which to me is ridiculous. Whoa.
What was that?
To me, it's ridiculous because it's not the first floor. If there's a floor on the ground, the next one up is, by definition of there already existing a floor, the second floor. So to call it the first floor is completely ludicrous to me, but hey, whatever. I think a lot of things that really just stem from me being used to things, but that one in particular, I really think I've got a point there. So, anyways, whatever. I like that ghostly occurrence, and the fact that this guy seems to be dead is quite interesting. He's in his underwear, so it's total fan service for the ladies. I hope you all enjoy that, as it's total service, and I hope you are pleased with the service of this establishment. Perhaps I should shut my talking up for just half a second. That seems like it might be a crazy idea. I mean, what are you talking about? Also, what is this? That seems like something weird. But no, it isn't really. It's just no. Hey, wait a minute. Now this looks like nothing again. But well, I don't know. I'm gonna go see it anyway because sightseeing is what visual mission thing visuals are all about. Oh, well, I was right after all. Well, amazing. However, in order to get my rope back, I am now going to have to pull off some silly nonsense about putting one there, maybe. I don't know, man. No. Damn it. Maybe if I put it there, I'll be able to jump down onto the bed. That seems like a good way to cheese things out, because... And I'll put it back, well... Yeah, I'll put it back because I'm, like, super amazing. Oh well, that wasn't quite the direction I was thinking of, but it did work. Also, I don't know if this just takes me back... Well, seems nobody heard that. That's pretty good. This might be another long video because I'm pretty into this and having a lot of fun. But, you know, that's okay. I just put up a 34-minute video of me being frustrated and, well, not just, but relatively recently. And so this will be different, possibly. Ooh. It's a black sword of evilness. Brothers, I found this strange sword in the crypt. It's very strong and sharp, and blatantly evil-looking. Let's use it. I think it must have been made by a demon, and if I were a knight, I would surely carry such a weapon. Well, you wouldn't make a very smart knight then. I mean, come on. Also, I quick save like all the time because it's just whenever I need to reload, it's always like really far back, and better safe than sorry. I don't know. Well, that's weird that this door... Well, it must lead me some other place. Oh. It must lead someplace. Doors usually lead places, but these locks are weird and... Oh, hey. It's the room of evil, red, violent bloodness. And you can totally trick the engine into letting you run fast in these little corridors. Oh, it's the entryway or something. Well, that's crazy. I mean, what? I didn't even see this friggin' tunnel of rock. It's like the tunnel of love, except instead of...
here? Where are all the Hammerites?
Instead of love, it's rock. Deep down in the black slime of this earth, restless limbs are at work. Deep down beneath the dark tar of this land, decrepit lungs crave air. I wanted to read that quick because it's going to go away. Scattered notes. Olos note. Oh, I see. I can't ever read it again. Like, what? Well, okay then. Fine. Picked up some notes. I suppose I can accept such a crazy thing. Well, that sort of pointless. I can't get in there, but it's some kind of a preview, or perhaps going in that room would give me a preview of this room. But no, that's probably the dining hall. Yes. And so... it's something that might be off limits. Ooh, boy.
What
Well
noise
then.
there that softly calls?
Well, noises. To all mechanist guards, don't light the torches. Great, it's the same thing. What have we here? A big old cannon? That cannon is cannon. Wow, that was almost a joke. Nice, very, very, very good attention to detail in this mission. I haven't ever said that before. That's why I gotta totally make up for it and say it now. Ooh, it's the grave of God. That's pretty spooky. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. Make sure this guy isn't gonna run into me, though, just for a nice climactic ending. I'm going to watch a guy go in a circle. Okay. So I'll see you guys next time, and by the way, I think this mission looks good, just in case nobody was taking notes before. See you guys next time. Bye for now.